So, like, what were some of your takeaways from this crazy weekend?
I mean, the biggest takeaway is this is basically playing like an open championship. I mean, we have two waves that, there was like a 3-shot differential between which wave you were playing in. That's the kind of stuff we generally see over in the British Isles, where the weather moves in like in 20-minute waves and it goes from beautiful to extremely bad. So that's just kind of the way it's been this week in Florida. It's just in crazy cold temperatures, obviously. And it's led to a lot of weird names up on the leaderboard. Now, you do have guys, like we saw Garnett up there. Anaban Lahiri is currently leading this event. But it also speaks to, guys like Shane Lowry, Fleetwood, my guy Usti. These are all really good Open Championship players too. So when it gets high wind, when it gets, yucky and conditions aren't good, turn to the guys who have that Open Championship pedigree, man. I mean, we do say it a lot, but oftentimes these are the players who just are able to grind it out. They're used to playing in these conditions, and it is definitely playing out like an Open Championship right now.
Yeah, Reid, anything to add?
Yeah, Billy Horschel also withdrew before today's round because they cited some illness. And Siwoo Kim, he withdrew. Henrik Stenson withdrew. They just said, you know what? Screw this, right? We're not going to do better. And look at the weather. This was a clear advantage for the AM PM wave, like to the point where it was unfair that anybody who started in the afternoon was essentially out. Doug Gim is, I think, the only guy with any sort of like in the top 5 that had the PM AM, which is a testament to how he's playing. Now, if you take a look at the leaderboard, like Geoff talked about, you see Sebastian Munoz, Doug Gim, Paul Casey, Louis Oosthuizen, a lot of these players that, either A, have that pedigree of playing in bad weather fairly well, or B, just got lucky. And all of these guys have mentioned it. Like the guys who came out in the PM, they had to play not only in the bad weather on Thursday, then they had to come out on Friday and play in extremely bad weather. Then they had to come out on Saturday morning or Friday afternoon, whatever it was, I can't even remember at this point, and play in like 30-mile-per-hour winds when now the rough is 5 inches thick and wet. Like it's like there was no way that these guys who started in the afternoon were going to have a chance. And furthermore, this is something I put out on Twitter, that if you made bets pre-tournament, pre-week, right, like the week before, this might be a time where you reflect and say, maybe I should wait, especially in Florida, the Florida swing, where you got to see how the weather really dictates these draws, because it is a clear advantage. 3 shots, I think, is the most I've ever seen doing this over the last 5 years.